Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across country, around the world. Welcome back to SimAirport Early Access. This is episode 14 of this playthrough, and we're in the experimental build, of course. I've run through to day 65 just to save up a little more money because we're going to expand, and it's kind of ambitious. Just a little bit ambitious. Runway, taxiways, gates, terminal expansion, and also taxiway here to connect the two things. Plus, these runways will be upgraded with ILS and PAPIs. Yeah, and runway lights. So it's quite a lot going on. I think first I want to put in the runways and this set of taxiways and connect it and get that upgraded, and then build the gates after that. So let's start the simulation. 3-speed. Everything's flowing really well. Oh, I did take a little time to optimize a few things. I think optimize a few things. I added a few benches here, and that's helping with the rest number. I added flight info displays, just in case they are picking up baggage and then going back again. That way they are informed. I added a door here because everyone was going up and then back down to pickups. So here this is going to go straight out to pickups. And there's been a weird thing I've noticed. People will like get their luggage and then they'll come back down. They'll come back in through the security exit and to the restroom. Now wait a minute. Those restrooms are in a secure area, so that didn't make a whole lot of sense. See, look, there they go. There's another one. There's a couple more, and they're all gonna go. They're all gonna go to this restroom, which I don't understand. It's a bit of a glitch. It's a bit of a security breach. But the game doesn't think anything is wrong with it, so we'll leave it as it is. Okay, so, like I said, we're going to get the runways and taxiways going first. RUN, runway. And I'm going to leave a nice gap between the two runways. That way that, you know, when planes land, their wings aren't, like, overlapping. Because that looks kind of funny when they do that. Taxiway. Taxiway. And same thing here, lots and lots of space. And you can drag, right? Yes. Yes, and then tacked up there. So, that's a good chunk of our money. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. We'll get that installed, and like I said, ILS and stuff installed as well. And then we'll do this, and then we'll expand here. I know this expansion is going to cost near to $500,000. So I kind of want to wait and get this built first and see where we are financially after that. Oh yeah, we will have to add another medium hangar, another baggage routing station. So that's all infrastructural investment that will have to happen as well. And I think once we expand, we are going to redo these benches. I want most of the queue spaces to really be bordered by benches and things so that people don't exit a plane and then walk through them, because that just irks me and my OCD. So far, everything has run pretty well, although I've seen an interesting thing at ticketing. The queues are getting a little longer, but we'll have this stack up people at the door, and I don't know why. I don't know why they stack up, and then when it gets to like at the top of the hour, it's like they figure out where to go. None of them are late, though. I think it's just like, oh, I'm too early to check in. So I put the benches here in case that was what they were doing, but no. Let's see if at 10 o'clock if they all rush forward. No, not really, but they slowly filter through. But yeah, I don't know what the backup there is. They're not getting through. Oh, there, and then they go in a big chunk. It's like they're waiting for the rest of their party to be delivered on a bus. I don't know. Things are certainly slowed down now, though, since all this construction's going on. Okay, so all that construction is completed. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these guys because they're unnecessary now. They're just colors, which is fine, but they're annoying. Boop, goodbye. Okay, and then the runways. We have 36 left and right and 18 left and right. Again, aim to magnetic directions. So runway upgrade with the runway lights. And we're going to install a PAPI. So position approach indicator, it's a visual indicator for whether you're too high or too low. I've seen some people have like multiples in the same runway. It doesn't make any sense. You want it about where the gear is going to touch down. That's where they should technically go. Oh, it's going to be the same thing. Somewhere about there-ish. And then runway ILS, that can be almost anywhere. It's an instrument. You do want it kind of nearby, though, so we're going to put it about there. And it says it only needs one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Where is the... No, that's it. Okay. Cues, go away. So now... Ah, and they're already using this one. That's cool. Upgrade this one also with runway lights. Runway lights. Boop. Same setup for the Pappies. Come on. These are visual indicators that are more for what's called VFR, visual flight rules, but they work. You don't really, it doesn't really matter which way you are orientated, does it? Nope, it doesn't. I like this antenna being that way. Anyway, the Pappies, they are a series of lights, and right here they just look like a box, and that's correct. Oh, these look like they're backwards. Did I mount them backwards? I did. I mounted them backwards. I don't think the game's going to care. I really don't. It didn't say unfunctional. It doesn't say anything like that. It thinks it's fine. It gave it a green thing. But these are facing the wrong way. These little lights, they should be facing that way. The way these work is there's a red light and a white light, and they're each aimed, and each box, they're aimed at different angles. So in a proper approach path, you will have 2 white and 2 red. That'll tell you you're on a nice approach path. If there's 1 red and 2 white, you're coming in too high. 3 red and 1 white, you're coming in too steep. All red, you're dead. That's literally part of the saying to get you to memorize that. What is it? All white, you fly all night. All red, you're dead. That's how a Pappy works. Precision approach path indicator. Is that what it calls it? It does. Yeah, they give it the right thing. So we got those, and that'll increase its safety. And I wonder if that's going to mean more of them are going to want to use these because they have the Pappies. I might install Pappies on these as well, just to... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Just to make sure they want to use these. Ayo, where'd it go? Upgrade? There it is. Pappies. No, they're still using it. Let's try to get this facing the right way this time. Put it over here. So yeah, I can see the wires now. There we go. But I'm not going to put ILS here. I don't really want the big guys to land here. There we go. Good. So that'll help. It'll help increase the safety of the runways, I guess. But I mean, that's what it says. Oop. Must be plate, resulting in increased safety. So it's better for pilots to see it, but I don't know if it actually has any implementation in the game. Obviously, the ILS will have implementation when you get the big boy flights, because they can more or less set the plane to land on autopilot and let it land on its own. All right, so we are still making a bunch of money. Yeah, and you can see a bunch of passengers flowing up back into security. So that's an interesting, like I said, I kind of want to call it a glitch. Interesting way that does that, in that it's sending people to baggage claim and then back to security again, when they should just be able to transfer straight through. Oh, well, what can you do? Okay, so next thing, we're probably going to run out of money, but we're still making money, so it's not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and get the building built. Yes, it's going to stay secure, so that's okay. We can expand. Oh, that restroom, though. Nope, nope, nope. We'll do it separate, and then we'll knock down the walls we need to when we get there, because I want to keep that restroom functional. We can add another one over here, too, just to mimic it. So there's that. That's only that much, so we can go ahead and put in extra large gates and make sure they are facing the correct way. They are, and they are. And then we're not going to have enough money to do these taxiways yet. But that's okay. We can get this built, set up, queued, staffed, and all those things. And then once we break like 300,000 taxiways and go... Oh, but there's other things first, aren't there? Balls. Okay, you know what? Let's... Taxiway. How many of these can we get there? 16,000. We can get like 8. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's like 12 spaces here, so that's not gonna... We're not gonna be able to get all of them, but I want to get a few just to get... I want to get those, because I want to put in the baggage terminal here, and a medium hangar here. And those, of course, are going to cost money as well. Utilities. How much are you? Baggage routing. That's not too bad. Let's see. Hold on. Let's look at the conveyor lines real quick. I want to keep the blue to the outside, to the runway side. Okay. Baggage routing station. So blue for in, rotate. Ah, yes. Good. And then we can place it just right there. Then it will need, of course, the conveyor lines, which is going to be a while until we get to that. And those are... How much are those per tile? 300 per meter. Well, we're going to do a lot. So, yeah. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, so fun. We'll wait and let everything else get built first before we jump into that. And I'm noticing a frame rate drop. As you can see, the screen stuttering. I'm noticing a lot of folks are waiting for pickup. I mean, you look at the status, there's a lot of unmet demand. So I think it's time to research upgraded buses. So there's an extra double-decker bus every 30 minutes. 30,000, takes 24 hours. Yes, we will do that. That way every half hour? Every hour. Every 30 minutes. That way, that unmet demand can be fulfilled. I mean, it gets okay, but then you get a lot of them who just say, screw it, and they walk away. Which isn't ideal, because that they get frustrated with that. Okay. Building. Are those all finished? Those are all finished. You know what? I don't need to open it up yet. Not quite yet. I think... because of the way the game is, because of the way the game works, and the way you're only allowed one drop-off location, I think I don't really want to expand much more than these 5 terminals. I've seen other people with more, but I don't care to push it that much. I think until you get multiple drop-off locations for multiple like terminals and multiple, you know, the pathing is figured out differently, I don't think doing much more than this is really advisable. I don't think it's going to handle it. I don't think it's going to handle the throughput of passengers. Maybe other people have figured out better tricks than I have. I don't know. But it's not something I think I want to try. I think this is going to be the extent of the extent of things. Oh, that is cool, though, having the multiple runways like that. They haven't even built this yet. Jeez. Maybe it can't until I get the taxiways built? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. No, don't cancel. Awesome. Sorry, just appreciate the view. There they go. Now they're building. Okay, so they don't need taxiways next to it. Yes, I know. You're not connected. I know. Chill out. I think. Oh, right. Oh, these haven't built yet either, have they? Oh, those were later. So yeah, it's like it's reprioritized the build order, the build priority for things, which is interesting. Let's see. We can get rid of all that planning now because it's unnecessary. Bye-bye. And return to normal colors. The planning is very helpful though, because you saw what I did. I plotted all this out. I knew what I was doing instead of, nope, crap, wrong. Nope, crap, wrong. This I had figured out already. So objects, medium hangar, 46,000. That's like half of what we have. Ooh. Well, we're gonna need it though. We'll place it like right next to the baggage handling thing. Obviously can't build those yet. Poop. But we can work on the conveyor lines. So that is... Oop. I don't know if that'll work. So this is the inbound luggage. I'm going to take it back to about here. Up. It isn't giving me a cost estimate before I do it, so that's a little annoying, but that cost 11,000 away. We're going to take and run this to here. And screw it, we'll keep it in a straight line. Ooh, good guess. What? Why not? Didn't tell me why I couldn't do that. What, blocked by pending construction? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Alright, well, we'll see. That should all function to down there, and it looks like it does. That'll build this. Yeah, but I don't know why it's not letting me build, like, there. That's really odd. Oof. Okay, so that's all completed. Can I now... Why can I not build in that one spot? I don't understand. That's rather confusing. Can I... Can I build over here? I can. So what's your deal? I really don't understand. Can't support it. Okay. Well, then in that case, we will build it this way. And then can I cannot connect it there. That's weird. Okay. Then can I can't. I can do that? No, I can't do that. Why do you not? It's like it doesn't want to go across the taxiway like that. Can I come like this? No, it doesn't want to go under the taxiway there. It did over here, but not over here. Okay, well that makes little to no sense. Why are you being so uncooperative? And it's not saying why. Boo. Can I... So I can go all the way across. That might be what we have to do then. Eek. Big waste of money. There, I can connect that. Okay. That's what I guess we shall have to do then. We shall demolish that. As well as... Well, let's see if I can make it connect. If I can make it connect, then that's easier. And cheaper. And I'm lazy. Maybe it is connecting and just not showing it because it's Nope, you demolished. Is it building? Is it going to build it? Oh no, because I'm clicking demolish. Of course I am. Nope, it doesn't like it. Okay. In that case then... Can I go out? I can. So that makes little to no sense. Why can I not connect it? What is going on, guys? I'm not getting any pop-up saying blocked by this, blocked by that. It's just not giving me anything. Okay then. But I can do this. So I can do this. And you're okay with that. And I can do this. And you're okay with that. Then why can I not do that? Okay, let's try demolishing this. I'm sorry, demolish this. Once I've deleted all that, we'll try just doing a straight connection across there. It doesn't want to connect for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't want to connect. So, I don't know whether that's a glitch or what, but it does not want to connect. That is very, very, very frustrating. Okay then, let's see if I demolish all of this, can I then connect it all the way across somehow? At least I think because I keep demolishing and building and demolishing and building, the supplies for it is still there. Yeah, it doesn't like it. It doesn't want to connect to the other baggage terminal for some reason. It just does not want to, and I don't understand what its problem is. I really don't. Yeah, it doesn't want to connect. That is extremely, extremely annoying. And you can't cross paths. You can't make it go like underneath. Right? It won't, that's when it'll say nope, but it doesn't tell you why. Arg. I would love to expand and have more, but I seem to can't. No, I tried that already. It didn't work. Go away. I'm just trying different tricks and things, see if I can make it. Yeah, I know about the gate. I'm not concerned about the gates. It's not like I don't have enough money. I'm still making money and making money and making money. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But if I can't expand the conveyor line to a second router, then I'm kind of like shut down. Let's see, maybe if we connect it up to this area, it'll function? I don't know. I don't know. And the airport's just running in the background without me, and I haven't been keeping an eye on it at all. Everything's still flowing through, though, it looks like. So let's see, can I take this to here? And then to... Oh, we'll go here, right in between the two. Oh, wait. Wrong thing to try to connect to. Huh. Interesting. It doesn't want to split to a second conveyors to a second routing station. That's rather annoying. And rather unfortunate, because you'd think you'd be able to have a couple different conveyors. I swear I've seen other folks on YouTube with 2 baggage routing stations. Well then. And I can't just put another one, like... I mean... No. Not worth it. I would love to connect you, my friend, but I can't seem to be able to. Yeah, and it's not telling me why. Not even a little bit. Okay. I mean, I guess they could come up here unless I put it like... Let's put the baggage thing here. I could do that. It would take a whole rerouting of all baggage nonsense, and it would disrupt flights, and it would not be pretty. But I might have to put a taxiway here. Maybe like here. Put the baggage terminal, baggage routing station here, and then hopefully that would mount up the conveyor lines. I want this to work, but I kind of want to test something. Let's save the game. This is episode 14, right? We are in day 68. Save. We're gonna make a save right here, a hard save right here. And I'm gonna test some things, and if we break it really badly, we can always come back to this. So I'm gonna test some things, and then we'll come back and we'll see what I may or may not have figured out. Yeah. Alright, so after much hemming and hawing and gnashing of teeth, I now have a functional baggage system that I think will service both sides. I did a little quick research on the internet, and apparently, just you know, quick little search, baggage routing stations, multiple, and in the forums, the developers said, nope, just one, place it centralized. If you, what is it? You could have 2 if you had 2 totally separate conveyor systems, 2 totally separate, like, ticketing, isolated conveyor systems, but, then bags would go to random places and cars would have to drive to both ends, and it just wouldn't work out that well. Hopefully later they said as they developed the game, baggage routing stations would be set for, this one is set for gates 1, 2, and 3. This one is set for gates 6, 7, and 8, or something like that. So that's a thing for eventually, but for now, all we can have is 1. So I put it out here and built the conveyor lines all the way around. That's why it wouldn't let me connect that one final tile. It's because it would not connect to a second gate. It wouldn't sort. It's not smart enough. Well, it's saying the conveyor system is not smart enough to do that. So we got 1 down here, and I fortunately built all of this, except for like the final tile and the final tile, and then it was midnight, and the place was empty. I was like, demolish, connect, and then everything started flowing. But while everything started flowing, I had 2 of the baggage cars just freeze, just stall. So they're stuck, and that's kind of obnoxious. So I had to build another medium hangar over here. Excuse me. So I had to build another medium hangar over here, but yeah, I've got 2 different baggage cars here, and I can't, like, I could try to sell all of these, but I think I'm okay with it. Things are okay. Things are working now. Actually, having it here isn't bad. It's close to here and to those. I did have a few flights. This is today, right? Oh, yeah, I had a flight. Sparkjet reneged a flight. That's fine. They're gone. Aerostar failed to reserve a gate, and these planes were waiting for their baggage, their luggage, so I had to dispatch a few by breaking the deadlock. Pity, but yeah, it functioned. Yeah, so I had 1 flight that was canceled midday, and they weren't happy. But doing all that used up all of the monies. All the money I had is gone. I had $1 million, and now I don't. And I can't even connect. I could connect. Well, let's see, 45. No, I need like 90. I need almost 100,000. I don't really want to take out a loan, because I don't think that's necessary. But I think if we just get out of there, if we just wait a day, we'll have the money. We can get some big flights. Ugh. But hey, it is an early access game. It is still in development. It's still being worked on. Another thing that bothers me that is not correct for, airports is these baggage cars are on the same taxiways that the planes are. And then sometimes, yes, they share things, but really they'd be running like right here. So there should almost be like taxiways. There should be different zones for vehicles, for paths for them too. While we have the zoning for inside the terminal, I think we need to introduce zoning for baggage cars and support vehicles and the fuel trucks and things like that. Instead, it's actually separate from the taxiways. Some taxiways, sure, they can have both. A lot of times, I just run alongside the taxiway for the support things. Yeah. So that's it for this episode, though, after all the baggage routing chaos. Next episode, which will be 15, I think will be the final episode for a bit. We'll connect these guys up, take some big flights, and see how the airport handles that. I think I'm going to let the game run through until like day 75, though, just to earn up a little bit of money so that we have enough to do all the things we need to do. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word. I will catch you later.